An old man that lived in a town, and he worked till dark every evening and knew his way home pretty good. He'd always take a shortcut through the graveyard and never had no trouble. Knew his way right through it in the dark of night. Well, lo and behold, he wasn't keeping up with things, and Miss Hattie Smith Bailey had passed, and they dug a grave for her. And he's on his way home that evening, and the funeral wasn't until the next day, and he fell in that old grave hole. It's a pretty deep one. He clawed and clambered and tried to get out of there. Wasn't happening. So he decided to just settle in for the night, and in the morning it'd be fine, he'd get out. Lo and behold, about 2 hours later, dark of midnight, the old town drunk comes stumbling through the graveyard, and he fell in the hole. He started doing the same thing, clawing and scratching, trying to get out. Didn't see the other old boy sitting in the hole watching him. Finally, he gave up, and that old boy reached out and touched him on the arm there and said, "Buddy, you ain't getting out of here tonight." But he did. I guess that's what it is. It's all in the motivation and what you want to do, right? I see that so oftentimes with folks with big ideas and things. It's all about execution sometimes, and it don't always come quick, but you just got to keep hitting it. At least that's what I found. Sometimes I fall short with it, but got to keep trying. Speaking of graveyards, I heard it said once that unfortunately, and that's probably the richest plot that could ever be found in the realm of ideas and dreams. A lot of them are buried with the folks that had them because they never acted on it. But whatever your dreams or goals or thoughts or ideas are, at least give them a shot and dedicate to maybe make a little difference. Never look at those chickens. They're out here just finding worms, I guess. If old Big Al was sitting with me over here. But do chase it and give it your best shot. And don't let anybody tell you can't. Because you can if you try. Nothing else you can say you tried. Otherwise, you just sit there and wonder, don't you?